Violations of fire and building codes and occupational safety standards on work safety and health are among the causes of tragedies that have snuffed out many lives in the past. Lack of fire escapes and firefighting equipments, as well as faulty electrical wiring, have resulted in lives lost in both public and private structures. Benj, Bondoc reports.
The recent fire tragedy in Valenzuela City may mean business closure on the part of Kentex Manufacturing Corporation. However, those who are in total loss are the families of more than 70 victims who were devoured by the monstrous blaze that hit the company's slippers factory. This recent catastrophe brings back the nightmare from some of the worst fires in Philippine history. August 18, 2001, the fire that hit Manor Hotel in Quezon City turned the establishment into a huge furnace. The incident claimed 70 lives, which included foreigners who were attendees in a conference of a Christian ministry which was held at the hotel. The victims were charred to death as windows blocked with metal grills and locked fire exits prevented any chance of escape. Reports say the fire broke out from the hotel's karaoke bar and restaurant at the third floor, which was due to an overheated air conditioner. May 16, 1998, 22 were killed in a fire that hit the lung center of the Philippines in Quezon City. The fire caused a power interruption that cut the hospital's oxygen supply, which spelled the demise of some patients in the intensive care unit. The hospital's management was then found liable for criminal negligence as probe results showed they ignored the advice of fire inspectors seeing the need for the installation of essential safety equipment. Of course, forget one of the world's worst fire incidents which struck the country. March 18, 1996, a night of fun and celebration turned into a moment of grief and horror when a fire that hit the Ozone Disco Club in Quezon City shattered the close to 200 people, many of whom are graduating students. Faulty electrical wiring which originated from the DJ's booth sparked the inferno that also caused the lights from the club's ceiling to fall. Everyone was desperate to escape the scorching blaze and ran towards the only exit of the club, thus creating a stampede. 18 years after the worst fire that hit the country, the Sandigan Bayan found the club and some officials of the Quezon City Engineer's Office guilty of violating the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. This was after it was found officials haphazardly approved the establishment's permit despite its obvious violations of the country's fire and building code. The respondents filed a motion for reconsideration, but the Anti-Graft Court junked their appeal and affirmed its verdict on the case, which sentenced them to a 10-year prison term. For the People's Television, Benj, Bondoc.